I've already taken a walk with Ellie, and we were listening. I was listening to, I guess. She was not. Amulet of Samarkand. I have about an hour and 14 left, so I'm going to finish that here first today. And then I'm going to move on to The Shining for a buddy read, which I have read this book once before, back in 2020. And I really did like it, so we're going to reread this one. And then I am also going to be reading today A Boyfriend Project by Farrah Rochon. I mean, that's on my iPad, which is charging right now. But for now, we're going to listen to the rest of Amulet of Samarkand while I play my Animal Crossing with my brother online. And then I'm going to have my peanut butter banana smoothie here I made this morning for after our 2-mile walk. So I would try to remember to update later. So I did a lot of reading today. It is now like 9:40ish, and I'm going to go to bed here soon because I do work tomorrow. But I read 537 pages today. So I finished Amulet of Samarkand on audiobook this morning while I took Ellie for a walk, and I did some Animal Crossing with my brother afterwards. And I did finish that, and that was wrong button. That was 93 pages that I had left. So I finished that one, and then we were still playing Animal Crossing, so I picked up Bring Me Back by Criado-Perez. So I'm listening to that one on audio, and I listened to, I think, 99 pages yet while we were still playing. And then I listened to a little bit more when I took Ellie for her little evening walk that we do. Because we do one in the morning, we do one in the evening for just a short one on the block there. And I got 137 pages total for that one here today. That one's good. I haven't read like a straight mystery thriller in a while. So I am really enjoying that, and I'm hoping to finish it in the next day or two, I think, because I'll listen to it tomorrow when I take Ellie for her walks, and I'll listen to it on my way to work, which, I mean, it's only going to be like 10 minutes, but we'll get some of it in. And then I did pick up Cress, which it's been a while since I picked up this one. I'm not very far into the book. I'm a decent chunk, but this was one I picked up in January, and then with like moving and stuff, I never picked it up again. And so I did pick it up, and I did about an hour of reading time into this one. And then I did probably about 30 minutes into The Shining. I'm only on page 26, so not very far in. But then I had lunch, so we did not get very far in here. But I am going to continue yet this week because, I mean, it went quick. So there's that. I just been focusing on, that brings me to the fifth book that I was reading today, which is The Boyfriend Project by Farrah Rochon. And I've read 208 pages of it, and we're at 59% in that book now. So, I might read a little bit more here while I go to sleep and fall asleep reading it, because that is my trend. But I'm hoping to finish this in the next day. I think if I just sit down after work tomorrow and read it, I can finish this one. And then I'll be able to move on to another ebook, or I will try to focus on one of these. I might do an hour, maybe 30 minutes of both of these tomorrow and finish this one. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how I'm feeling after work tomorrow. Started with my Tuesday night reading. Let's just do my Monday night because I got in bed and then realized I didn't update it, and I was too lazy to get the light on so you guys could actually see me instead of a pitch black room. But anyways, I read about 20 pages of The Shining here. I meant to read more, I really did, but things got away from me yesterday because work is chaotic again this week, so hopefully it dies down next week. And then I've been reading Boyfriend Project, not on the screen yet, but on here, and I read 23 pages of that, and I'm pretty far into that one. I'm at 65% into that one, so my goal for Tuesday is to finish it, and then my goal for Tuesday is also to finish Bring Me Back by Criado-Perez. So I will update y'all in the next clip of Tuesday. Tuesday with Miss Eleanor. We finished Bring Me Back on our walk. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I was really debating between 4 and 5 at some point, but like consistently I was thinking a 4-star read. And then I started Invisible Woman by Caroline. Oh, how do I say her name? Caroline Criado-Perez, which is a nonfiction book about how there is a lot of data bias against women, or basically against people who have the XX chromosomes, because everything has been studied by men with men's symptoms. So like, especially like, so I took a class in college where this was mentioned. I took a women's health class, and it was mentioned that like all of our medical, well, I shouldn't say all of them, most of our medical trials and data we've collected have been conducted on white men, and there have been many recent studies coming out that, or elevations coming out, that women or people who have the XX chromosomes biologically there exhibit different symptoms of different diseases, and that people with these XX chromosomes are going majorly undiagnosed because they don't fit the XY chromosome that we studied in all the research. So that's what that book is about, and I've been enjoying it so far. I'm not that far into it. I'm gonna listen to about an hour of it so far, but I'm gonna sit down and try to finish Boyfriend Project with my glass of almond chocolate milk that you can't have. And I got some vanilla cookies over here. So that's what we're gonna do here. Please get me from this angle tonight because someone is laying on me and won't move, and we just got comfy. And someone else is walking up. Hi, miss. Hi, sheep. You wanna come here? Come here. Come here. I can pet you if you come here. You don't want to come here? You just want to stare at me? Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Anyways, so Wednesday, and I mean it's Thursday now, but on Wednesday I started Invisible Woman by, I was blanking on her first name, Caroline Criado-Perez, and it is a nonfiction book about, it encompasses a bunch of different things, but it encompasses basically about the bias against women, and whether that's in the job market, in household work, medical data studies, because why would we research things that happen in women? We basically just use men for everything, and white men at that for the most part. So the book is going over all the gender inequalities there are, because normally most of the time they use data for men and how many there's inequalities. So it's been really interesting so far. I'm a good chunk of the way through, I think. As of Wednesday, yeah, so it's yesterday, I was already 21% through the book. So it's going. We'll see where it goes. Let's update for Thursday for once in our life, huh? Well, I listened to a little bit more of Invisible Women, and we are up to, let me open the book. Your hair's all over it, Ellie. What Shelby's 37%. It is interesting. It is nonfiction, so it is going to take me a little bit longer, I know, but like I'm enjoying myself so far. And then I finished Boyfriend Project by Farrah Rochon. I'm gonna give it 3 stars, I think. I've been thinking about it for a good hour now, and yeah, I definitely think it's like a 3-star read. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I think the romance happened a little too fast. Also, there was one line in the book that really bothered me, and I don't think I've talked about it on here, but I'm a big 90 Day Fiancé fan on TLC, and I haven't watched like the newest seasons, but I'm getting back into it. Like I was really into it in college, and then I like started working and stopped. And I've gone back and like rewatched seasons so far, and I'm up to like season 7 right now. And I've watched some of the spinoffs, but I haven't watched all of them. And I really, really like the show. I love the drama. I love reality show drama. And there's a comment made in this book that, like, oh, we're better than the couples on, like, Married at First Sight, which I have not seen, and 90 Day Fiance because we've known each other longer. But we haven't been dating even 60 days. There was, like, a comment that they haven't been dating 60 days right after it. And that bothers me because, like, you have not known each other longer than the people on 90 Day Fiance. Like, I've watched several of these shows, and some of these people have known each other, or have, like, I guess physically known each other. Like, some of these people, especially if you watch the early season, like, some of these people talked for years and met each other for years before they decided to embark on getting engaged and doing a K1 visa. And that comment just bothered me. Like, I don't know if the authors ever watched the show, but, like, yes, I know some of them haven't known each other long. Like, season 6, Steven and Olga, I know they didn't know each other long. They, like, literally knew each other for a summer. But, like, some of the couples knew each other for quite a long time. Especially, like, I'm serious, like, season 1 is a good quality. Like, season 1 had very low drama compared to recent seasons. So, I'm just gonna put that out. That comment bothered me because I'm a big 90 Day Fiance fan. But other than that, I also, I don't know. I just didn't agree with the whole him being secretive and him lying. And their relationship was kind of built on a lie a little bit. And overall, I didn't entirely vibe with it. I don't know if I'm going to read anymore tonight. It is past 10 and I do work in the morning. I may pick up another audiobook. Not an audiobook. Ebook. I'm debating between Assassin's Blade, which I don't think I can read on my iPad because it doesn't open well on my iPad because the file's so big, because I have all 8 books in one ebook file, so it doesn't open the best on my iPad. I had to, like, read it on the computer. But I might read after, or we might just watch some TV and call it a night. Haven't decided yet. So I guess I'll update y'all for Friday's post, because I certainly ain't gonna come back on here yet tonight and update. Slept all kinds of messed up last night. I have a giant, like, knot back here that I can't move my arm very well, or my head, like, kind of hurts to, like, extend backwards. So, you know, it's great. We're having a great time tonight. Also got Miss L down here, huh? Yeah, hi, Miss L. Miss L. Oops. I was playing that for points. I have a video going for points over here. So I finished Invisible Women today. 5 stars for it, which I think that's my first 5-star of this month. I haven't read a lot this month because it's been crazy, but it's my first one this month. I think I'm really questioning it now, but I think it is. But it might not have been. I don't remember anymore. I had a string of a few where I didn't give any 5 stars there. And it covered a lot of information that, like, so I knew there was data bias in medical data. I've taken a class before where we've examined that, you know, like, women exhibit different symptoms of, like, different diseases, and, like, a big one is, like, heart attacks. A lot of women don't feel, like, chest pain or, like, arm pain. It just, like, happens. Like, they don't feel pain before it happens, which is very common. But the one I didn't know is that, like, Siri, Alexa type stuff is and basically voice equipment like that is, which doesn't surprise me actually when you think about it, was designed very specifically for men, and that when women are trying to set it up, sometimes it doesn't respond to women very well because it's been set to respond better to a man's voice, because the data they use to come up with those programs is all based on men's patterns of speech, and men speak differently than women. Not only, like, they pronounce words differently, they pronounce letters differently, tend to, but they also, because they have lower voices, it picks up on them better. Like, and I know that there's some doctors at work who they have higher voices, and patients can't hear them very well. So then I had to like repeat what the doctor said for them. And I know that I tend to have a lower pitch voice, so I feel like devices respond relatively well. But there's times where I sit there and I like have to yell at Alexa to even respond to me, and I don't know if that's a communication error or if it just, doesn't like my voice. I think there's like a network error or whatever. Another one is that, and I can 100% see it, seatbelts were not designed with women in mind, and especially when you're pregnant, it's really not designed for when you're pregnant. But when they made up with seatbelts, they did not factor in women having chest and needing a little bit extra room there, but I can wholly see, because sometimes I get really, really irritated by my seatbelt, and I will like push it away from myself a little bit because it's irritating. But also, I think they didn't design a lot of cars in mind that not everyone is tall, because I have issues where it rubs against my neck and I have to like shove it off of my shoulder just so I don't have this lovely red irritated line going across my neck constantly. Well, I need to be on this side, but when I'm driving. But things be happening like that. And then it covered a lot of interesting info. So I really, really enjoyed it. And then I started Assassin's Blade, and I got the Throne of Glass series on like Nook, their e-store. Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, or shortly after Christmas. And they had the entire series in one PDF file, like book file, whatever you want to call it, as for like $5.99. So I had picked it up then because I knew I wanted to read it. I bought it, and it does not work on my iPad. It does not work on my phone. I think the file was too big or something. I don't know. But I can pull it up on the laptop, which I just need to be able to read it somewhere. That's fine. I can read on my laptop. I used to do that all the time. I haven't done it recently. So I did start that here tonight, and I am already one chapter in. It's a little bit different. I'm used to fantasy doing a lot of world building first before we actually get into. We're like kind of semi getting into the story already. And I know it's like the short little novellas there, but it's strange. I've read Sarah J. Maas before. I read House of Earth and Blood, but I was told that I should not read the second Crescent City book until I read ACOTAR. So I've decided I'm just going to go back and read all of her books, and we'll end with like the most recent ones there. So that's where we are. I'm not tired, surprisingly, even though I worked 4 hours of overtime this week. Again, did it last week too. And I don't feel that tired, but I also said that last week, and then I promptly passed out because I turned the lights off. I think the key is I'm not going to turn the lights out today. I'm going to sit here with this light on. Maybe I'll stay awake. Also, I'm not going to lay down. I'm going to sit yet. But I'm excited to get this book read. For a quick update, I only read 2 chapters of Assassin's Blade on Friday night, and then I went to bed, and I got distracted by video games. Is basically what it was. I got distracted by a game on my iPad, and then I started playing Animal Crossing. And then Saturday, I did not read anything either. So I would just pick up with it here on Sunday. I just wanted to let y'all know so I could close out the vlog here. Don't know how much reading I'll get done on Sunday, because I am going back over to my mom's house because my brother and I had to play Animal Crossing online last night because they were shooting stars on my island. And he's never had shooting stars on his island, mostly because he has to be in bed by the time the shooting stars are happening most of the time. But it was on a Saturday night, so he was allowed to stay up. But that is all I have, so I'll see y'all next week.